guys, welcome back, and for those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to dive in and we're going to put a lot of the most common water bottles to the test, and I'm going to show you guys which one I would buy if I were you. But before we get on to that, we have to give away our OTF from the last video. So that video got 27 comments, so we're going to quickly find out the winner. 13, comment 13. Let's see, scroll down here. Comment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right there. The Meme Maestro. And he watched my other video too. Awesome. The Meme Maestro, you are the winner right there. So we will get that knife shipped out to you. I will make a comment and you can DM me and we'll get it sent. So without further ado, I wanted to make a video about water bottles. I've got a ton of them. So what I did is I got some water bottles here. This one's a Yeti, a 32-ounce Yeti, and I filled them with ice cold tap water. I did this exactly at 10 o'clock, so it's 10:28 right now. And it's 10:28 right now, and I filled them each with 10 ice cubes from my freezer. So they're all the exact same size, exact same water. All the water bottles were empty when I started. They were all in the same weather condition upstairs, same temperature I should say. So we are going to see which one will hold ice the longest. Next, let's do the 32-ounce Hydro Flask right here. So this is the trail version. So this empty is a lot lighter than this empty. Next one, let's do the Stanley. So I've had this Stanley for a long time. This is what most of your grandpas have. I did a couple of cheap ones here too. So this is a Walmart Ozark Trail right there. I also got a Ozark Trail, but this one does not have a lid. This has a clear lid, so it's got that opening for the straw, I guess. So we're going to see how those compare, if the lid makes any difference. And then the last one I'm going to throw in here is a Hydro Flask, but this one is a 24-ounce. These are probably the ones that are most popular. I have another 20 easy water bottles upstairs that I could compare for you. If you want to know some maybe less known brands, we can do that too. But I think these are the standards right here. This is what most people are looking to buy when they want a water bottle. So all the same water, they're all going to be in the exact same temperature. This room's quite cold, it's about 60 degrees in here, and they all have 10 ice cubes in them from the exact same place, same size, same everything. So it's 10:31 right now. I'm going to go upstairs and go to bed actually, and then I'll come down here in the morning and we'll see if any of them still have ice, hopefully they do, or if none of them have ice. And the ones that have ice will continue on and we'll find out which one is the winner. So see you in the morning. It's 8 o'clock and 8 o'clock in the morning, so all of these have been sitting here for 10 hours now, but I just scrapped a whole bunch of film. So I came down and I checked. None of these had water in them except for the 24-ounce. If you want ice in water, you want to stay colder longer, you're going to have less water. So that's a good option. We're going to take this out of the running. I've gone back upstairs and I've refilled all these with new water, and I've put 10 ice cubes in each of them. So we're going to start over. We already know none of them can hold ice for 10 hours. We will check these probably every 2 hours and then get down to every hour. So stay tuned. Okay, quick update, 2 hours in. So it's exactly 10 o'clock. We started this at 8, and all of them, including the one with this lid, still have ice, most of the ice. So we'll come back in a few more hours. 4 hours in now, we still have ice in all of them. Yep. Yeah, yep. 5 hours, all still have ice. We're now rolling into the 6th hour, all still have ice. 7th hour, and they all still have ice. Just rounded past the 8th hour, we still have a little bit, not very much, ice left in this one, but I'm not sure. Let's see if the Ozark still, yep, there's actually plenty still in here. So I don't know how all this is going to be melted in the next 2 hours. I really don't know how 10 hours didn't have any ice in it. But we're still going. We're still going. We're on hour number 9, and all of them still have ice. So this is kind of my guess. Where I originally filled these full of water and put ice in them, they were all room temperature, and when I refilled them this morning, they'd all been kind of chilled, I guess you could say, overnight from the previous 10 ice cubes, because even this one with the lid without the insulation is still got plenty of ice in it. So I think it's going to go longer than 10 hours, but I also think that's because they were chilled from the previous 10 ice cubes. So they're still all the same, and we'll just have to follow this a little later through the night. So it's 5 o'clock right now, 4:55 to be exact. So we're nine hours into this, and I'll keep you updated. All right, we're at 10 hours right on the dot, 6 o'clock this very minute, and I filled these up at 8 o'clock this morning. But I think we figured out the secret to some of this. So I was talking to my wife upstairs, and I was saying how weird it was that all of these had made it to 10 hours just barely and didn't through the night. But she said this one was in the fridge, so this one was pre-chilled, and that's why this one still had ice in it. Where none of these were all sitting in a cupboard at room temperature. So I think that's a big reason on why these all melted throughout the night, and why they've now, all 5 of them have made it to the 10-hour mark. Chilling your water bottle appears to make a big difference. 11 hours in, they all technically still have ice. The Ozark Trail non-insulated lid definitely going to be gone before the 12th hour. We have made it 12 hours, half a day, no more ice. So that one's done. Hour 13, and all still have ice. We're going into the 14th hour now, and all of them still have ice. What blows me away though is I think the Yeti here is going to be the next one out. So I don't know, if you would have asked me at the beginning, I mean, I'm not sponsored by any of these guys or anything. If you would have asked me at the beginning, my bets would have been on the Yeti. It is out of these 4, it is the thickest. It feels the most durable, maybe the Stanley, but it feels super durable. And I don't know, the marketing team, I guess, really has us in their back pockets, because I would have put my money on the Yeti, but I think by our 15th hour, the Yeti's ice is going to be gone, and these 3 are going to stand. 15 hours with ice cubes still. It's crazy. What are these things made out of? So I don't hear it in the Yeti. So I think I was right. I think it's done for. Yeah. I thought the Yeti was going to come out on top, actually. So it's completely, there's no ice in it now. So I will say on its way out that the Yeti feels, out of all of these, probably the most pristine, maybe that and the Hydro Flask. But yeah, Yeti's done. So we are down to 3 here. Let me make sure. Let's see what we got in the Hydro Flask. Yep. So Hydro Flask still got a little bit of ice. A little bit of ice. Alright. So it's still in the race. Stanley still in the race. Yeah. Okay. And last, and definitely the least amount of money, is the Ozark. It's going to be a way longer video than I expected it to be, but yeah, Ozark, I still think the Ozark's got the most ice, so might be a late night. In hour 16, All three still have ice. All right, here's the thing. It's 1 in the morning. They all still have ice in them, but that's the ice size. Let's turn this on. All right, there's the ice right there. That's what's left in the Hydro Flask, okay? Stanley, right here, still got ice. About the same, okay? They are basically the same size, right? But this cheap Walmart water bottle right here this sucker still has, can't even get it out. It's got a ton of ice, like a ton. You see this? There's even more, there's more in there that I can't even get. So, yeah, I mean, 17 hours, they each had 10 ice cubes. And I think the Stanley and the Hydro Flask, they have tied. I mean, they're almost exactly the same size. It's still probably got another 2 hours, I would guess. I'd be up till 3 in the morning just watching these two. And I think this would go all night. And so I don't know, you know. I don't know. That's not what I would have picked. It was, like I said, I think I paid $7 or $8 for this. Paid 40 for this one and 27 for this one. So if you're looking for one that keeps your drinks cold, I just get a cheap Ozark Trail one, you know. I don't know. So if that's the answer you wanted, then you can go to the next video, because that's what held ice the longest. And I'm not going to stay up all night watching it. But if you want just my opinion on which one's the best, obviously that holds ice the longest, but this is my favorite one. That Hydro Flask right there. You can see that? It's quality made, it's light, the metal's very thin, yet it obviously doesn't give up any of its properties as far as keeping liquids cold, and I just like it. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any questions about any of them, please let me know down in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next video.